Hello dear friends, raccoonator is with you, and today I decided to make a short video and tell you about the strongest robot in the robots game in 2023. And let's get started. The first robot in this top is Capri. And although this robot appeared in the game a year ago, it is still one of the strongest robots in the game. It is all about durability, and Capri has over 500,000 in MK3 upgrading, and with the skills of the pilot. Also, the robot is constantly being healed, and restores 1.5% of durability per second. Good firepower is also a bonus, provided in the form of 4 light slots for cannons. Now everyone has begun to massively put 4 spear guns on this robot, and this assembly is very strong, because it's problematic to disassemble the robot, and the guns themselves make more than 100,000 damage in 3 seconds. Also, another possible bonus is that the robot came out a year ago, which means it will soon be added to the workshop. All the robots that came out before have already been added there, so I think Capri will appear in the workshop sometime in February. In general, I can safely recommend Capri. The second robot in the top is Angler. In many ways, this robot is good because of its ability. Angler goes into the pace shift mode, that is, it cannot be damaged, but at the same time, it itself deals damage to all enemies within a certain radius. Also, after the end of the ability, it blinds everyone, and for 5 seconds it will not be possible to target it. On top of that, the robot also has 500,000 hit points and a physical shield. You can also put 3 light weapons and 1 heavy weapon on the Angler. In general, this is not a robot, but a killing machine. It is still quite problematic to get it, but I'm sure that in the next events it will be easier to do so. In general, the robot is very cool now, and definitely one of the strongest robots in the game at the moment. The next robot is Nether. It has only been around for a while, and some people didn't really like it. But if you play it right, you can make a few living legends without too much trouble. This robot has 3 main features. Firstly, it is an ability that allows you to dash forward and impose an EMP effect on opponents, which prohibits using the ability. Secondly, this is a good firepower in the form of 4 light guns. And thirdly, this is the presence of the legendary pilot Everett. In many ways, it is he who makes the robot an imba. His ability allows after each use of a charge of the robot's ability to receive a shield breaker effect for 5 seconds. That is, the guns of the robot begin to ignore all the energy shields of opponents, and altogether it makes an excellent combo. First, we apply to EMP effect so that enemy doesn't use the ability and cannot quickly leave. And then, ignoring all the Absorber and Aegis shields, we quickly kill the robot. But Nether has a disadvantage in the form of a small amount of durability. It's 250,000 in MK3 and in modern realities is very small. Therefore, after a couple of sorties, you can be dismantled without any problems. But despite this, the robot is now very good. Well, I propose to go further, and the first robot in the top is Seraph. It is strong due to good durability, good firepower and an ability that allows you to take off, activate built-in cannon and give impenetrable force field shield. Literally, in the summer of 2022, it was the strongest robot that could be killed with difficulty and which inflicted a lot of damage. Everyone complained about it, and therefore the developers made a rebalance worsening its characteristics. After that, the robot became weaker, but still you can make a good kill streak in the high leagues. Personally, I still play with it on puncher guns, and this build is very cool. Therefore, this robot is also now very good. Well, the last robot in the top is Mars. The fact is that the whole essence of the robot is in its ability. When activated, Mars rolls out a turret that lies on the ground for 15 seconds and cannot be destroyed in any way. During these 15 seconds, it deals 600,000 damage, and if you don't move away, then you will be taken apart very quickly. Well, after the ability ends, the turret returns to the robot and also continues to shoot, causing a large amount of damage. Although the robot and the built-in shields have little strength, it is compensated by firepower in the form of 3 medium slots for guns. I have played with Mars since its release of 400,000 fights, and during all this time I have made living legends many times in fights. And in the Championship League this is a pretty good result. Therefore, the robot is also strong and I can recommend it. Well friends, that's all that I wanted to tell you about today. Of course, this is my subjective opinion, which is based on thousands of fights played over the past few months. It is clear that how many people, so many opinions. Therefore, if you think other robots are the strongest, then write about it in the comments. I would be interested to know your opinion. Well, thank you everyone for watching, and please, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video, it's very important for me. Raccoonator was with you, goodbye everyone.